What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video, I'm going to present to you the 6 new legendary characters coming to Raid Shadow Legends, and I'm very excited about these characters. Some of them are going to be the first mutants in Raid Shadow Legends, but I was looking at the factions. I'm not aware of any faction that includes mutants. But that's not going to be a problem. These mutants are all going to be of different factions, and that's going to be extremely helpful for you, as they will help you in different sections of faction wars. On top of that, they will have synergies with each other, and we have a new event dungeon where you'll face one of these new legendaries and get a new set of gear. So a ton of stuff is coming to Raid Shadow Legends, and you're also going to obtain one of these legendary characters absolutely for free. So I'm going to break down all the information that you need to know in order for you to be prepared and be excited for this upcoming release. And this is all thanks to a collaboration between Paramount and Raid Shadow Legends. So super excited about this. So, which are the characters coming to Raid Shadow Legends? Well, let me introduce you to one of them, Michelangelo, from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, you heard that right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are going to be legendary characters on Raid Shadow Legends, plus April O'Neil and Shredder. Shredder is also going to be an event boss that we are going to face on the usual event dungeon, and we are going to be able to obtain a new set of gear. This set of gear is called Chronophage gear, and if it's as powerful as Pinpoint, it's going to be very exciting for everyone, and of course you should try to get your hands on as much of it as possible. So in this video we're gonna break down all information that we have in regards to these characters and to these upcoming events. I'm very excited about this. As you guys can see, I cannot even speak properly, but yeah, this is something that I never expected, and the fact that is happening and the level of quality, the graphics of the characters is absolutely insane. But we're gonna take a look at everything, and then you guys let me know in the comments below how excited you guys are for this. So as always, if you guys liked information on these videos, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Raid Shadow Legends videos, and make sure to smash that like button like a boss. And whose boss now is Shredder. Shredder is gonna be the boss, and that's gonna be super awesome. So if you guys are as excited as I am, and if you know any friend or cousin or a parent, maybe one of your parents or grandparents, if they are big fans of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or the comics or the movies or anything like that, tell them about the Raid Shadow Legends, because the design of these characters is absolutely next level, and I think it's like one of the best portraits of these characters. So if you want to invite your friends to start playing Raid, make sure they check the QR code right now on the screen. They're gonna be able to play with Karato Foxhunter as they start their account, and they can use him together with Leonardo and Shredder, because both of them are going to be Shadow King. After that, at level 10, you're going to be able to obtain Uugo. Uugo, amazing epic support character. Decreases the defense, applies block buffs, absolutely insane. At level 20, you're gonna be able to obtain the Mausoleum Mage, which increases your crit chance and clears negative effects away. You want to pair up this guy with Raphael for sure. And after that, you can choose one of these characters on the screen right now: MONKEYKING, Desert Queen, Demon Slayer, and GETALICE for one of these characters. All of them are very good, so choose your favorite. The Lemonici Chase event is over, because now we have the Michelangelo Chase event. So unfortunately, you are no longer going to be able to obtain Lemonici, but you are going to be able to obtain Michelangelo. If you want to obtain him, you just have to log in for 7 days, and after that you're gonna also be able to participate on some very easy missions where you're going to be able to get his red stars as well, and make him even more powerful with blessings. Okay, once again, make sure you share the QR code with your friends, or pin comment below, or link in the description, in order for them to have the best start to get into Raid, right? Because right now with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is really exciting. I'm absolutely on fire for this collaboration. Okay, let's take a look at the characters. I'm gonna give you the most of the information that I have in regards to them. We have the kit of Michelangelo a little bit. We're also going to talk about Donatello, which is going to be a fusion. It's probably going to be the next fusion coming to raid, and we're also going to talk about the other characters and how you can acquire them as well. Okay, let's get started. Let's take a look at Michelangelo. So this is his chase calendar. 7 days login and you're gonna obtain him. After that you're gonna obtain his red stars. But these rewards are not final. This is just some preview rewards, because some of these are you are not going to get precision gear, you are probably going to get a full set of savage gear. Now, in terms of Michelangelo kit, we have some information, and he's going to be very, very powerful. Probably one of the strongest hero chase events that we had in the past few months. His kit sounds very, very strong. So with this A1, he's going to bash a bad guy twice, and if he does a critical strike, he's going to get increased attack. This increased attack is going to be important because of his passive, where he's going to get barrier based on his passive and attack. Based on his base attack, I apologize, based on his base attack. With this A2, he's going to crack open target's defense, smack them really, really hard, place a stun, and then spread all debuffs to all enemies. So I'm assuming that he's going to be able to spread stuns to everyone, and that's going to be absolutely insane for game modes like Cursed City or Doom Tower, or even the Spider, right? This is going to be absolutely amazing, and I can already see Michelangelo being part in some of my teams on those specific game modes. After that, on his A3, Mikey uses his razor sharp wit to attack all enemies, land important debuffs, and place a taunt on himself. So he's gonna get some attention, important debuffs. Maybe we're talking about weakness, maybe decrease attack, maybe even decrease speed. We don't know yet, but it's definitely something that sounds very good, and because it affects everyone, even better. Finally, we have his passive. Evade enemy skills and team up with other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and gain a shield based on Mikey's attack when he gets hit. This is very awesome. I have never seen a character that gets barrier based on his attack, so he's like a tank with attack stats, which sounds really crazy. But we already see that the synergy with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is going to be very important once again for Doom Tower, Cursed City, and so on, where you can use multiple of these characters at the same time. Maybe even on either, this synergy is going to be important. Now, each of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is going to be from a different faction. Michelangelo is going to be part of the Bannerlords, Donatello is going to be part of the Lizard Man, Leonardo is going to be part of the Shadow King, that's why you can use him with Karato Foxhunter, and finally Raphael is going to be part of the Barbarians. So all of them on different factions. You might think that this is a bad thing. No, it's actually a good thing, because all of them being legendary, they're all going to help those different faction war progress and allow you to get Lydia and even Polaris much faster. After the first few days of logging in and obtaining Michelangelo, of course you're going to be able to participate on the second phase of this hero chase, and you're going to be able to participate on the typical missions that are very easy to complete and will get you all those additional rewards, including the portrait for Michelangelo plus the red stars for him all the way up to 5. Let's take a look at Michelangelo and his animations. So once again, he's going to be part of the Bannerlords, and you can tell this by the chainmail that he has on his clothes. He's going to be legendary attack. Once again, he's gaining shield based on his attack, which is really awesome. He has an accuracy aura, which I'm not sure, I guess it's going to be important because he's going to apply a lot of negative effects with his A2 and with his A3. And when you take a look at the animations, absolutely insane animations. Big shout out to Paramount and to Raid for coming up with this. So we have the pizza, we have the mouse out there. Maybe it's a nod to Splinter, but look at the animations. All of them have unique animations, Michelangelo being the best one. And then at the bottom you have a foot soldier, right? The Foot Clan. You have a soldier right here, you can see by the logo on his forehead. And we also have the background. I think this background is exclusive for the Turtles. I have not seen it with any other character, but you can see the quality. The graphics are just so amazing that I'm like blown away by them. So that's Michelangelo for you. So once again, this is going to be part of your Hero Chase event. Let's move on to the next one, Donatello. Donatello is going to be part of the Lizard Man and is going to be the next fusion. He's going to provide healing and support to your team, and is also going to be able to reduce the cooldowns of your characters. So it's going to be very good, like with characters like Wixwell, right, that extend shields and so on, and other valuable characters that require low cooldowns. With Donatello being a fusion, you want to make sure that you stock up on as many training brews as possible, energy, silver, and gems, as you are going to require all of these in order to complete the fusion. You also have to pay attention to your void shards and to your sacred shards, because that's also going to be one of the ways for you to obtain Leonardo and Raphael, and you probably have to use those shards to complete the events. So keep that in mind. We don't know for sure what type of fusion it is, but make sure you save those basic resources to complete this fusion and acquire your full set of turtles. Let's take a look at the animations from Donatello. You can see that he's going to be from the Lizardman, so he has the typical Lizardman clothes and ornaments on his gear as well, and overall looks really awesome. You can see that the staff is a little bit more techy, more tech designed, and it has like some kind of inscripts on it. I think overall looks really awesome. Once again, I think this is like one of the best depictions I have ever seen of the turtles in 3D. Let's move on now to my favorite, which is Leonardo. He's going to be a defense-based damage dealer, like Lysantir, like Titus. And we don't know much about his abilities, but we can see that from the damage he's going to be a damage dealer because of the crit, extra crit chance. He's also going to be part of the Shadowkin faction, and he's a void character. This is why you have to save your void shards, and hopefully you will be close to Mercy and you have a higher chance of pulling for this guy. In the past, the Raid made some events where they guaranteed gave this guy away. They also did that for Queen of Hearts and for Odin, so there might be a chance that you can obtain this guy without shards, but either way, you want to make sure that you have some shards available to try to pull him. Like I said, Leonardo was my favorite. You guys let me know in the comments below which was your favorite, and you can see the amazing depiction of the Shadowkin type by having the typical samurai sword with his clothes and also with the shoes, and of course the two katanas that he possesses. So we're going to take a look at some of the gameplay of them and see them also in action. Let's move on now to Raphael. Raphael is going to be a force type character, and is also going to be a damage dealer, but this time is going to be based on attack. He's going to be from the Barbarians faction, and you can see from the clothes that looks typical Barbarian fashion. And once again, the depiction of these characters is absolutely insane. The way they look in 3D is absolutely awesome. And once again, each of them have their own animations in game and also on the champion selection. To round up the characters that are coming to the game, we also have April O'Neil, which is going to be part of the Sacred Order, and that's all the information that I have. I'm not sure if she is going to be a support character or a damage dealer or anything like that. We just know that she has a dagger and that she looks yellow. Overall, I think it looks pretty cool. The face looks absolutely insane, very realistic, and also she has some potions, so she might be a poisoner, right? With a dagger, with the potions, she might be a poisoner, but I really like the way they portrayed her. And finally, we have Shredder. Shredder, once again, is going to be the boss of the event dungeon, where you're going to be able to obtain the Chronophage gear, and is also Shadowkin, so you can use him with Karato Foxhunter and also with Leonardo. Now, I think he's going to be a HP damage dealer like Ishiyama that we had recently as well. Once again, you can see that from the extra crit damage that he has compared to other characters. Beyond that, we don't know much about his kit. It seems like he's going to have some healing mechanics and some defensive mechanics, but overall we don't know. He has some very cool animations as a boss in the dungeon. We're gonna take a look at that in a second. And once again, if you want to try to obtain this character, make sure you save up your void shards, or make sure you pay attention to certain events. I think you should definitely start saving energy, gems and so on, so you can obtain all these characters. Because if you do obtain these characters, you're gonna get a massive special reward. By unlocking all the 6 legendary characters, there is a secret reward that players are going to be able to obtain, but it's very secret and it's better than pizza, according to the description. So we'll see what it is, but it's definitely spicy for sure. Okay, so those were the 6 characters that are coming to the game. Very excited about all of them. Now we have here Shredder as the boss from the event dungeon, and we also have the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in action. Let's take a look at their animations. So Raphael is going to be a debuffer. It seems like he also applies Drain. Maybe that's the case. You can see here some assists, some follow-up attacks, maybe some counter attacks as well. I'm not sure which animation is that, probably Berserker. They also have a lot of speed bar mechanics, at least from my interpretation. Here Donatello reducing the cooldowns of all of them. You can see that Raphael is once again giving speed bar to himself or to his allies. Leonardo here with some stronger attack to the enemy. Here we have some animations from Shredder and healing himself. Leonardo, he counter attacks. Yes, you can see right here he's giving defense up and counter attacks to everyone, and also ally protect. I think one of those animations was also ally protect. Raphael once again getting speed bar. Donatello with his basic. Raphael with a big nuke. Okay, Donatello with the basic, healing up the entire team. He's doing now another healing and providing strength to the team. Awesome, that's really strong as well. Leonardo with another counter attack, I think, maybe. Big nuke there, probably attacks all enemies. And what else? I think there is going to be something else new. Okay, big damage there from Raphael, and I think that's Berserker, which increases his damage, but also increases the damage that he takes. And then we have this animation with Michelangelo that places a banner. I'm not sure what it does, but there you go, Shredder defeated. And this is how you get your new Chronophage gear set. In regards to the Chronophage gear set, as I mentioned before, I don't have any information about it, but if it's gonna be part of the event dungeon, I expect it to be at the same level of Pinpoint or even higher, because that's how the game goes, right? There is always power creep in regards to the gear sets. So I'm very excited for all of this content coming to the game, and for sure we'll have videos with guides and with analysis of which characters you should focus on as early as possible, and how to prepare for the fusion event, which events to prioritize, and also strategies on how to beat Shredder on this event dungeon. That's going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm very excited about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I hope you guys are excited as well. Unique opportunity, and once again big shout out to Paramount and Raid Shadow Legends to come up with this collaboration, and once again deliver, absolutely deliver on some of the best graphics and design of the Turtles. I think all of them look amazing in their own way, and you can see that they also put a lot of love in Shredder and April O'Neil as well. Super excited about this upcoming content, and if you guys share the same feeling, make sure you also tell your friends, your cousins, your familiar people, your people from your school. Tell them to check out Rachel Legends, and if you want the best start, make sure you check out the QR code right now on the screen. You're gonna get Karato Foxhunter, which you can pair up with Leonardo and Shredder on the Shadowkin Faction Wars, and the Karato will be available to you right as you log in for the game for the first time. At level 10, you're gonna be able to obtain Uugo, amazing support character. It decreases the defense, applies block buffs. You can also revive your team if he's the only one alive. Then you have the Mausoleum Mage at level 20, increasing the crit chance for everyone, clearing negative effects away, healing up your entire team, also increase your defense. And finally, after that, you can use one of these promo codes right now on the screen within your first 48 hours and get one of these amazing legendary champions. After that, once again, and as I mentioned, the Lemonici Chase event is absolutely over as the Michelangelo Chase event starts. So once again, unfortunately, you're no longer going to be able to get Lemonici, but you're going to be able to get Michelangelo, which, in my opinion, it's much better just in terms of nostalgia alone, right? But there you go, guys. That's gonna be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, let me know in the comments below which is your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure to share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Raid Shadow Legends content. And I'll catch you guys later.